Hello. How you doing? You doing okay? I'm digging around with photos. This one says keepers, and it's got some keepers on it. But look at the stack. The stack is going up. The stack of done stuff is going up. Now these have been scanned. This tub has been scanned. This goes in the scan pile. That leaves slides behind me here. And, and I just found 4 more books. I think they're multiplying. I don't know how. But anyway, how are you, Annie? Still not able to play guitar or anything else like that. I'll fill you in on that. Oh, hi, buddy. Reggie's here. Yeah. And I've got, pardon me, I've got my scanner right here. And so for the last several days, I've been scanning, finding all kinds of stuff. So basically emptying out the basement with all the tubs of photos and everything. Big auction going up in April where all my book collection. Getting ready. I'm trying to raise. I got a project, and I want to raise some money. So that's what I'm doing with that. Also need a brake job, but that's neither here nor there. So the pictures. I'm gonna, they're gonna go to where they need to go, and I'm gonna keep a few, like the keepers. But what I'm finding here is, let me show you just some of the stuff I'm finding. I love this. Our Place. Now this was a bar in Toronto, 1979. This was the entertainment guide. This bar put out this every year. And they had who was playing there. There it is. There's the schedule for 1979. Our Place Restaurant on 1227 Queen Street West, where good friends fall down. Let's see who's playing. Roy Payne and the Outlaw Heroes. Ed Bernard, Pat Brady, Bow-Legged, Barnes Brothers, and Missy. Well, not to be missed. Now, here you go. Look at that. Rainbow Wind. Now, the funny thing about that is, my name is on there, but my picture isn't. Because I had joined the band, they gave this picture, the agent gave the picture with Steve Marshall in this picture before I joined the band. But anyway, it mentions me in the write-up. The Midnight Ramblers. Wow, yeah. Eddie Eastman. Let's see. Misty Morning. What else we got? Oh, and they have all sorts of nifty little things. Artie McLaren. Wild Honey. Wild Honey. Wendy May and Saddle Tramp. I saw a picture in here of a guy who, I won't tell you what his name was or anything because he's probably gone. But we were visiting Kapuskasing. We were playing the Radio Hotel, and he and his band were playing at the commercial hotel right across the road. And we would, in between sets, we'd go over and, hang upstairs in the band rooms. And we would do that on both sides. They'd come over, hear a few tunes, and we go upstairs and share some revelry, and vice versa. Anyway, over there one night, this older guy, like road weary, and I'm just the young kid. I was probably 22. And this old guy, we're in between sets and everything, and he's in there, goes into this little crappy little washroom in the upstairs room. Everybody else is passing a joint. And he, I don't know if I was waiting for the bathroom or something, but he's in there anyway. And he's got his bottle of Aquavelva, and and I go, what? He goes, what? You got a problem? It's alcohol? It's like I got a problem because I'm horrified because he's drinking his, anyway. So like I say, he's probably not around anymore, but That was an eye-opener. Anyway, and what else? Oh, look at this. Who remembers the Carlton Show Band? Did I show this before? Yeah, this was from, I don't know, 1969, 70. Used to have a TV show. I found a big swath of pictures that got damaged in a flood. And these are all damaged, but salvaged. Kalita, after a big gig in 2006. This was me on stage in Calgary, opening up for Kalita and Ray Sawyer. Oh, speaking of Ray Sawyer, here we are. Yeah, I mean, wasn't the greatest lighting. Here's that haunted house in Thunder Bay. The original photo, the one that scared the bejeebers out of me when I got my little magnifying glass and looked up in that middle window there. Anyway, there's a story in there. If it's on my Substack, check out my Substack. And this night, I guess. Oops, sorry. Waylon Jennings and Jesse Coulter. And in the mirror, there's Kalita. And I'm in my purple coat. My purple jacket. Okay, and this one. And it's so lucky that the water damage got all the way around and didn't touch the autograph. Hey, Ray, tell them who we are. So that was lucky. It's funny. Things work out. You don't have to worry. I'm getting to the point where it's like, you know what? I worried all those years. I wasted all these years worrying. Don't worry. Why worry now? Look what I found. This was 1990 Nashville at the Ace of Clubs. I believe it was the very first Earth Ball in Nashville. And who would wander in with his best pal? Billy Gibbons and Steve Winwood. No sunglasses either. No cheap sunglasses. And this is the actual Polaroid that came out of the camera that night. How I've hung on to that all these years, I don't know. Here's one I've kept even longer. Look at this. This was 1977 Christmas. Haygood Hardy came to Peterborough at the Sears. I was working the camera department. Boss says, get upstairs, I need you. Put some film in that camera. Go upstairs to the records. I go upstairs and here's Mr. Haygood Hardy. And after I took pictures of him and all the managers, and they came out of the woodwork for that, I was about to go back to work, and Haygood says, oh, don't you want one? And I said, okay. Handed the camera to some local shopper, some little old lady, showed her how to work it, and she took our picture. So that's the writer of a very pretty song called The Homecoming. And I found some, what is this? A postcard from Richard Sturtridge, one to me asking my parents to make the appointment for my wisdom teeth. Yeah, that was a trip, that one. Then, and I think I've showed these before, where I just found these Dr. Hook fan club things, you know? I was a Dr. Hook fan before I was ever on stage with him. I don't think I ever told him that. I would have felt too bad. I would have felt goofy about that, you know? Right. And the 1958 calendar, that was in there somewhere with all these old pictures. Wow, I'm telling you, there's just so much stuff. And then I'm finally finding more of my dad's pictures and my grandfather's pictures. This is my grandfather in the First World War. He was left. Here he is. Sorry about the shine. But anyway, he went over there and at the Battle of Dieppe. Jeez, I should know that. I do know that, but Vimy Ridge. He was hit by shrapnel and it blew his heel off, and he walked with a limp for the rest of his life. But he apparently was a very nice guy, and my mother, who married his son, said that he always had something very complimentary to say about her, and he was very nice. My grandmother, maybe not so much. But I found that. And these are all things that are going to be going to the Canadian War Museum with all this other stuff. I love this shot. This is just, I don't know what to tell you. This is 1914, Welland, just local guys coming out to do their part. They're signing up. This is a postcard commemorating the day that the Welland boys signed up. And it even gives the Wolf's Kodak store, expert developing and printing, Welland, Ontario, 22 East Main Street, where rails and water meet. Catchy little slogan there. I don't know why they still use it. Yeah, so, and I looked, that building now that's 22 East Main Street is actually a building that welcomes new Canadians. So it's like a welcome center kind of place. That's great. That just makes me happy. Look at this. This is my dad. This is the real deal. Look at that one. Yeah, that was his sign-up photo. I'm thinking that's Holland. What does that say? Amsterdam, Holland, 1945. Yeah, all these things. This little guy. Oh, man. That's my dad. Yeah. And Regimental Band, A2 CATC, Petawawa, February 10, 1943. If you can push pause, you'll be able to spot my dad. There we go. I'll try and make it easy. He's not in the front row. Anyway. Okay. And I think this is probably one of my all-time favorite pictures of his. He's in it, so he didn't take it. But God, I just love this shot. Look at that. Does that look like Jeff Goldblum on the drums? My dad's on clarinet, and he did not play clarinet, so they're just goofing around. They're just doing that. This one time at Petawawa. So yeah, I'm going in for imaging in my hands Thursday afternoon. Something's growing in my hand. It's so it makes that I drop things and I can't play, and not good. So got to figure that out. In the meantime, I'm doing things like scanning pictures and keeping busy. I can't even write. It's like it just gets to the point where I can't even write. So I was thinking that got to do something, and it occurred to me. Oh, geez, I didn't show you one more time. I just got one more thing. This whose mother keeps every report card. Here's the invitation to my graduation to my parents. Something from grade 4, I think. Average grade 4, yeah, 1968. Yes. All these, every single one from kindergarten on all the way. I guess I'm responsible for my college, high school. There it is. There's my high school. Jeez, dare I show you? 71, 72. I don't believe I was a stellar scholar then, but What the heck? Have a look. Yeah, I was not very good in math. That's kind of stayed the same. But then again, oh, well, look at this. Then in here there's awards. Okay, so maybe I don't know math so well, but I can win awards for doing advertising for commercials. You know, congratulations, you won blah, blah, blah. Oh, my stuff. Falling all over. God. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm finding all kinds of stuff. I was kind of hoping to have a shorter video. I don't want to take so much of your time, but the point of my whole spiel is this. When I got to deciding that I got to do something, I looked at this thing, which I've been carrying around now for 2 years, I think. And it's my dad's story. This is the guy who everybody knew. This, you know, just a happy old fella sitting in a chair listening to the music, you know, that wasn't playing. But, you know, and as I go through, this was the guy I knew. This was the guy I knew. And then when I discovered those pictures, this is the guy I had never met. Going through, and I'm thinking, I don't know if anybody's going to be interested in this entire journey, but maybe a few pages, maybe a little bit of it. The sorting of it, the sorting process, which took months. It really did. It took months and months. Everything was all, when I finally had it all scanned and sorted, getting it into the Canadian War Museum. But I think my dad's pictures deserve a coffee table book. Because I think these pictures, when they're blown up nice and big, are just beautiful. They've got so many people in them. And so that's what I'm doing. With my, all my collections are up for auction in April. My Titanic, everything. Pink Floyd, all my Pink Floyd books, all my stuff like that. What else? True crime. There's a library of true crime. Geez. Oh, and all my Universal horror pictures and books, and just tons of stuff. But these, so I want to turn that into a break job, and hopefully there'll be something left over, and I can put together a nice published locally, a nice coffee table book for around $50. That's what I want for the cover price, $50. But it's got to be nice, right? Nice big pictures like this. And go through, pick only the best ones. Do fresh scans. I guess I can't do fresh scans, but I can certainly fix some of them. But so anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I can't play music, but I can talk to people about this. I've already, got some feelers out. I have no idea what it's going to cost. I mean, it's not going to be cheap what I've got in mind, but I don't know. It just feels like it needs to be done, and the way things are falling apart, I better not wait around. So this is why I want to do it, and I want to get it done. So I think my father deserves that, and I'm the person that if I don't do it, nobody will. So that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, and then these. And the absolute best part. I'm saving the headline. In the end of this book, at the very back of this book, at the end, Oh yeah, and look at this. I found these little babies. The actual master. Look at this. Yeah, there it is. There's that. Oh, sorry about the. But that shot right there. That shot. I just think that's so great. That's the freeze frame roll credits shot. At the back of the book, I'm gonna have, one of those numbered outlines of the faces. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna trace all the outlines of the guys that I want to try and identify and number them all. And at the very back of the book will be that picture and that traced outline with the numbers and a card or a sheet, like the page you pull right out, and send it. You fill in your information. If you know anybody in that picture or anybody in this book, there'll be a form in there. You tear it out and you fill in the information and mail it, postage paid, to the Canadian War Museum. That's my ultimate goal. Postage paid may be something that asking a bit much, but that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe just an online thing, even if it's just an online, but something tangible that they could actually do is, I think, because I'm thinking everybody in this book, all these faces, all these guys are in the Canadian War Museum. They're heroes. Their families should know that. But I don't know. I don't know who's who. I just know my dad. And I love it because these are all taken within minutes of each other, and you can just tell, right? But anyway. So that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to, keep things going in the right direction, and hopefully very soon I'll be able to get back playing guitar again. I may have surgery or something going on with that. So who knows when that's going to be. But I just wanted to say hello. Hope you're doing all right. And, hope to see you again real soon. And hang in there, okay? Bye for now.